Okay. Jake.
It's gonna be a big fix. With Instagram and everything. Yeah. We rebrand witness protection as rebranding. It's not witness protection, it's a
Bro,
rebranding.
focus. 1 minute. Oh, is it? What is it? Double A?
You let me sit in the back.
You know what double A batteries are?
I'm rejected. Reject. My case all busted out. Gotta get a new one.
I would have too. I didn't even know we needed them. I'm sorry, hon, if I bumped your bum.
Okay. On air.
Here we go.
Hey,
How many do we have? They go both triple A. Double A.
Okay, it's a
Oh, there's one double A.
next week, guys. Next week, all day, all
I think the other three are rechargeable as well.
Great.
I'll remember to bring some with me next time.
Well, it doesn't matter. I buy something. Other weird things I collect. It's just for the light sign, right? I didn't know we used them, or I would have had them.
Danny Welbeck scored for Chelsea.
Danny Welbeck.
I stopped watching the Premier League since Salah left.
That's what, 4 months ago? Yep. King, the Pharaoh?
Yes.
He's in Turkey.
See?
You guess I'm
Where
watching
are we looking? Oh, we're not even
practice for he's in.
reading stuff.
Okay, you don't need your one. And media player 2. Media player 2 key. And if I do this, oh, what the fuck is going on? Upstream.
Omar he went to Spurs.
You have to watch them.
Or I can watch Abdul Karim in Barcelona.
Remember Mohamed El Neni? He played for Arsenal?
Arsenal. Yeah.
That was your team before selling to. That was 10 years ago.
Okay, Ayman.
Hello.
When somebody wants to go off air, off,
air?
and just this one, on air. This we keep on the whole time.
Okay. This one, but just press
This and off here.
Okay, off here. Okay.
Bas.
خلاص.
Halas. Good luck.
Thank you.
Can I step outside? I know we're gonna start later. Sorry, I just don't share.
So that's how
Whenever it opts out, just click on that. He told me just click on
so
that.
that's a software version of it
Yes, this one and then press off here.
for the audio. Right. Right. That's all you
And then
gotta
this
do.
is the camera.
Because then you still record.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what happened last week. We didn't stream. What is it you're trying to do? Camera.
Switching the cameras should show on this one, right?
Yeah.
Good, how are you doing?
So camera one.
How was your
Let's see what's happening. Camera one. Okay, so that's the first setting.
I was standing
Remember?
Yes.
And the other program settings.
Chicken and
And I probably did the, if I kept the last
Korean.
I've only programmed the first one, I think, in each one. So camera 2, I think I've got this program like that. Camera 3, the first one programmed.
Oh,
I've been
yeah,
there
I forgot.
many
You have to
times.
switch
This is-
on
this-
this to get it to show there.
That's right, you
And
switch
this one
there,
is just
but
you
this
picture.
is just the
Okay,
camera.
got it.
I
Camera
don't
2,
think they're licensed.
camera 3.
And this like the new places
four,
before I
five.
Park Street, I don't think they're licensed.
Right.
either.
And then you can also have them
Follow
follow
it.
the
And then when you wanted to zoom out, I think it was the button on the side.
zoom is here.
Yeah. 'Cause some, okay.
And
no,
4 and
this-
5 don't touch
Yeah, yeah.
anything, 'cause they don't,
Those are the audience cams.
yeah, and they get messed up when you try to.
Sorry, it's been a while. It's all coming back.
Yeah,
It's all
I know.
coming back. Oh, and the batteries are right here.
Oh, there's batteries, okay. Wait, give me a couple. I'll put it in.
They're charged. And I'll grab the other ones and bring them here.
That's
Oh, the batteries are right here. Shell, just so you know.
okay. Because there's one rechargeable in there, but I don't.
There's a whole bunch of charging.
It's October.
Yeah, October is when they expire.
Oh, in October. It's October. It's like a month away.
Yep. But you know, just judging by the trees around my neighborhood, it's like the trees know something is up. It's like, fuck
Oh, yeah,
this
the
shit.
trees know.
They're all like the browning and they're let go
they know.
and the grass is refusing to grow. And
Well, we'll have
body
really,
systems?
it's
we'll
like El Nino. I think they sense it coming.
makes sense. But you know what? We'll have really nice colors this year because we have lots of rain. Beautiful colors.
Right.
Okay,
It's like
so
they're giving up for the season. It's like, that's it, we're out of here. Let's hunker down.
That's the body system?
Yeah, it's all, well, I think that's mostly what they are. They're just really complicated things.
Type systems?
Because I don't think they have models represented on tree models.
What kind of bodies?
bring your drink.
Oh, Richie? I've mingled with people here.
What?
I've been mingled in Robo, which is kind of weird. He's Ethiopian. But I have an uncle in Yeah. You know Yasser Arafat? Are you a fan?
Sure, I like his
Let me know.
dental care and his fashion sense.
We can chart this.
Okay,
You
well,
know he's a big fan of Nasser?
Power.
you can bring the machine.
Yes, these are USB-C ports. That one is broken? This whole thing?
No, I said one of these tips are
One of them. Okay, we'll figure out which one. Oh.
Hey, man. Ice cup? Is that an ice cup?
Vietnamese hot chicken.
Shit, the ice cream is good. You gotta get one of those tacos. Hey, what did we do? I told you we had time. Remember I told you we had time?
No, have no time.
I don't know any other good addiction words. I only know Lenny Marmouche and that's all I don't know.
So you were in Egypt, and then you came back, and we haven't been seeing since then. You okay?
Lots of new things. I owe you a huge apology.
For what?
I owe you a huge apology. And I will ask you whenever you are free, I will pass by and we will finish that crypto thing. Just,
Yeah, I
Sunday.
kind of simplified the idea.
Yeah,
so it's actually,
Sunday or Monday, because like I'm off work for a while. I had to take a, I took a mental health
maybe
break.
Sunday.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sunday
Do
is,
something with the boy there.
his grandma is here, actually, from his mom's side. So I was taking them out, and we lost track of time. We were at Williams, and I told him, okay, just go do this, and then we'll leave. And the weather was so good, and I didn't want his grandma to feel like I'm rushing her. So I
So
apologize.
they
That's why I
don't
was
see each
late.
other all the time.
No, my parents come here every end of the year, and they stay for like a month. His grandmother from his mom's side, whenever he visits, he just sees her with his mom. Whenever she travels back to Egypt, so I helped her apply for her visa. She got it, and she's been here now. I think she came like early July, maybe beginning of July. So she got to spend some quality time with her grandkid, which she never got to do before. So whenever his mom is working, I would take her out.
Does time have a quality to it? Quality. Is there a quality to time?
Yes, the quantity of time is minutes.
Not quantity, a quality. You said quality time. Is there a quality to time?
Yes, there is
He said
quality of time.
Is there a quality to time?
What you do.
There's
It's a medium.
time that is not of good quality. Hello, Richard. How are you?
Train, what's going on?
We're starting late. John,
You had a period, bro.
I don't think I've ever been here when we started.
no, I know. We've been starting at 8 pretty much on. But we had technical difficulties, so we just got resolved.
Hey!
David's here, yeah.
Just stole.
Jesus. What a pain in the ass.
Here and there. Been around.
Especially positive today.
How have you been? Like the video you made for the show. It was very creative.
Do you guys have a poster just without the video?
Yeah.
Just like a poster file?
I need a
Because we can
poster.
print it, we can put it up, we can do
Get it
things
in
with
the
it, we can
neighborhood.
post it.
It's not for 2 weeks though, right?
Yeah, send us an
Testing,
actual
testing.
poster.
Nope, not
We
working.
need to update the driver for that.
Oh yeah, maybe
Can
Eamon, maybe
you
Eamon
do
knows
that,
that.
Eamon? Update the
printer?
driver for the printer?
Do you know how to do that?
No, you have to do it on the computer, I
So the
think.
computer, oh I see. You go, well you probably go into the computer software, I mean the printer software, and there probably is a feature that says update. It's probably that simple.
Yeah, so we're swapping out hosts as well. We're not doing here.
I'm not doing yours, is it?
Yeah. So something came up, so you got busy, so now we're doing one.
Oh, there it is. Sir, I just have wax in my ears. I can't hear very well. Oh, I see. For the show. Okay, so the outside there. Oh, okay.
And then Cole, so right now we do have the poster, but it's just Eric's on it right now. But Cole's the one that's in charge of the poster, so we just need him to just make sure that we are streaming.
You can update that driver. I will like forever I worship at your feet.
I think the event
Fighting that fucking.
Do you guys have ransack?
I'm impressed by it, but it makes my Hewlett Packard look good, and I hate my Hewlett Packard. I've been trying to, I'm wishing it to dead for many years now, and it won't die. Here, put this in your.
Thank you.
All right. Where's the white remote? The white
I'll do it. Hello? Hello? Am I on? Can you all hear me? Good evening, CFTA. Good evening, CFTA! What a beautiful night for comedy. Coming to the stage, the host with the most. You love him. What's going on? I don't know. Is it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. We'll start over. Good evening, CFTA. Good evening, CFTA. Good evening, CFTA. Coming to the stage, the host tonight, one of our favorites. You all know him. You love him. Mr. George Pterodactyl Tarabay.
Hello, guys. Lovely seeing you all here. Lights. Sorry, we're just recuperating. I was off for a week. I was visiting the United States, or as we call them now, assholes. Tonight is gonna be a bit different, and I'll tell you how. I know every host says that, and then it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same every time. But I'm gonna do stuff differently. First and foremost, yeah, there you are. Wow. Wow, now I can't see you guys. Usually I'm behind the counter, which today Ayman is gracefully covering for me. So big round of applause for Ayman, please. And when I'm there, you know, cutting the videos live and broadcasting and doing all of that, I watch you all perform. Now, some of you are new, so I'm gonna take my best guess for what I'm about to say. But as I watch you all perform, I kind of memorize your cadence, your voice, how you behave. So tonight I thought, you know, instead of me doing, you know, stupid jokes in between and dick jokes and boob jokes, you know, yeah, Jake is sad now. Like, he's like, fuck it, it's not worth it to have CFTA anymore. Let's shut it down. So I thought maybe I could introduce every comic as themselves. And that will keep it short and sweet. We can, so now I caught your laugh. Like something like that. So, so watch out, guys. When I'm up here and I'm doing those impressions to bring you up, I'm also recording your reactions. So, and the other part will be just me shitting on the States because it's a free country and I have free will. And I just drove like, in the past week, I drove maybe around like 40 hours nonstop. I mean, with stops, of course. So I'm very exhausted. So it's just easier to say, fuck Trump every so and then. And that would be just, I think everybody agrees with that sentiment, right? What else? Some in-house announcements for all the new comics in here, and that's the wrong remote. Again, 40 hours. The other white remote, please, or Caucasian remote for our black friends in the audience. We don't want to discriminate. If you look at the back wall, if you're new here, you'll see there's our lights, right? Yellow means you have a minute left in your set. So you all get 5 minutes. Everybody has 5 minutes to perform. I mean, you could make it shorter if you want. That's up to you. But 5 minutes is the cap. At 4 minutes, you're going to see the yellow or orange light. At 5 minutes, it's the red light. That means please get off the stage, or else after I come up, I'm going to bully you. And I'm pretty good at bullying. You know, like I live next to, I'm from Lebanon. I live next to Israel, so I learned a lot there. So I have a lot of techniques. I could, you know, kill your children, make you hungry. I don't give a fuck. Like, you could say, oh, as much as you want. I'm exhausted, but I'm happy to be here. Like, I miss doing this, genuinely. And what else? Yeah, so we don't have pizza today, but there's alcohol. If you want to buy alcohol, get drunk. The more you drink, the more everybody becomes funny. That's a fact, especially if you're watching Yoel. And also, general statement. I know you guys, most of you won't understand it, but I have to say this. Fuck Liam. It's just a thing we say here. Liam is a fellow comic, but he's not here tonight, so we make sure to always say fuck Liam. So I want you to join me in unison. At the count of 3, we're all going to say fuck Liam, right? So 1, 2, 3. Fuck Liam. Exactly. Always fuck Liam. Unless you're single, you don't want him as your boyfriend, trust me. What else? Your videos are being recorded tonight, your sets. If you want to buy that, it's shot on 5 cameras. As you see, 1 camera, 2 camera, 3 camera, 4 camera, 5 cameras. Beautiful quality. It's $15. Talk to Jake. We'll make sure to send it your way. It's going to be beautiful. You can post it. And then you could be like Nathan, where he comes to me and he goes, look, 88,000 people saw my video. And it's shit. So... So there's that. So, but I mean, he got 88,000 eyes on him. That's the most anybody has gotten. Even if you include the Tiger Cats in Hamilton, that's the most views anybody has gotten ever in Hamilton, including CHCH as well. What else? So yeah, I was in the States, in Boston, visiting family, and that's when Trump decided to rename Lake Ontario to Lake America, and I just didn't know how to come back here. Maps was confused, we were confused, the border agents were confused, and it just destroyed us, you know? Like, right now, I don't know if you've seen the chaos on the streets. People don't know, like, is it Lake Ontario, Lake Canada? We don't know, but that's why we're, you know, as I said, it's just easy to say, fuck Trump. I hate that motherfucker with a passion. Like, I thought I hated other people, and I'm not a hateful person. I'm very loving. And you will see that in my impressions. I basically love everybody. I'm just an asshole. And Trump brings that out of me. So I love him for that, but I kind of fucking hate him as well. So we're going to discuss him as this night goes on. If you have problem with politics, what the fuck are we doing? And if you are offended by me doing an impression of you before you come up, please let me know so I can tell you the answer I've been working on for 2 weeks now, which is, what the fuck are you doing comedy? As simple as that. It's going to happen regardless of how you feel. I'm sorry in advance. There will be no racist jokes, by the way. Trust me. As much as I want to do them, I can't. Apparently, it's frowned upon right now. Didn't know that. I was just told, you know. I was picking up a black marker, and they said no. Not for blackface. No, it was just I wanted to. I don't do it. Fuck off. All right. With that being said, are you ready for the show to start? Oh my God. Talk about blackface, and I have to introduce. All right. So the next comic is Yafit. If you know Yafit, he's a phenomenal talent. And him and I share one thing in common, which is both of our wives are Argentinian, which doesn't weigh anything in real life, except it's like, oh, bro, you're the one with the same wife, whatever. It's like you have the same car kind of thing, right? Like, but women are not possessions. I understand that now. Terribly sorry. Yeah. It took 14 years of me being married to realize, oh shit, you can't say that. But anyway. Here's my impression of Yafit. So I told my wife, you know, when you have children, it's very hard to raise them in an environment that really puts everything into perspective. And in order to do that, let's please all welcome the man himself, Yafit, to the stage.
Thank you, George. Yeah, it was a little awkward. We're comparing specs from our wives, so it's no, thank you. Yeah, my name is Yafet, and no, I'm not a bounty hunter from Star Wars. Totally unrelated. Something about me, though, is I like to take advantage of ignorant Caucasians. You know, I feel like it's my civic duty. You know, because of, you know why, right? Good white sir. You have to take a guess.
Because it's easy to prey on white people.
Oh, yeah, sure. That too. Make me sound hella creepy, like I'm gonna be lurking afterwards outside, just like, better lock your doors, white people. Like, no. I was gonna say slavery, but you know. You know, like I'm from Ethiopia, right? So when I tell people that, naturally they'll have questions. And you know, my answer will solely depend on how fucked up the question is. So, you know, I'll tell people I'm from Ethiopia and they'll be like, oh, cool, like, what language do they speak in Ethiopia? And I'll answer truthfully. I'll tell them, like, oh, I'm from, we speak Amharic. They're like, oh, cool, Amharic, yeah. What kind of food do they eat in Ethiopia? And I'm like, yeah, well, it's something called like injera. It's really cool, you know, it's like this bread and you rip it and you scoop up other stuff and you eat it like that. And he goes, oh, that's so cool. I've never had injera before. Like I've always wanted to go to Ethiopia, right? Do they have internet in Ethiopia? I'm like, what? Internet? Oh yeah, no. Actually, no. We don't. A lot of the country still doesn't have internet, so you know we communicate the old school way. It's like the old school way. I'm like, yeah, you know, pen and paper. We'll write letters to each other and mail it. Couriered via monkeys. He's like, monkeys? I'm like, yeah, man, monkeys. We got a big monkey problem, so we trained up all the monkeys, and now they deliver all our mail. I'm like, have you ever heard of monkey business? I'm like, this is the business. He's like, oh, wow, that's so cool. He goes, I learned something new today. I'm like, yep, make sure to tell your friends. You know, one time I got a white girl to say the N-word by convincing her it was the name of the country, Niger. You know, she's like, are you sure? we were studying for a test. We were in the same class together, right? African Studies class. And I'm like, damn, Megan, who are you gonna believe? A textbook or a nigga from there? She goes, oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Sure, why not? I'm like, all right, sure. A couple weeks go by, we're sitting in class one day, and the professor asks a question, and there's Megan in the fucking corner, just. Professor goes, yes, Megan. And boom, she drops it. to the sound of audible gas in the classroom, just. Professor's like, where did you hear that from, Megan? And she turns around, she like scans the room, she's looking through the Black Sea, just spots my face, goes, that Nigerian over there. It's all about context. It's all about context, right? Like, I've been called the N-word before. But it was during sex, so I was a little conflicted. I was like, I was offended, right? Afterwards. But during, it might as well been shooting a Tarantino movie. And I'm not yelling cut either. I'm like, let that shit roll. You know? Like, guys, while we're fucking, we turn into the Hulk to get that nut. We're just like, Hulk smash! As soon as we get that nut, we turn back to Bruce Banner. It's like, did I do that? So, it's like, she said it, and you can't complain after you've nut, right? It's like, that's not fair. It's like going to a restaurant and complaining about the meal after you're already finished. It's like, I don't get it, sir. Did you not enjoy your meal? Like, no, I did. The fucked up part was trying to get her to say it again. So we'd be doing it and just, I'd come prepared with some not so dirty, very specific talk, right? So we'd be like, yeah. I'm the one that took all the change out of your purse this morning. Like, no, shit, that didn't work. Come back at it again, I'm like, yeah. I took the back of the bus to get here today. She's like, what'd you say? Nothing, don't worry about it. So I had to pull out the big guns eventually. I was like, yeah. What country am I from, Megan? All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you very much.
Just keep it going for you, man. Now that I've seen him perform, I realize my impression was way off the mark. But hey, I gave a fair warning. I said to the best of my ability, which brings me up to the next comedian. Now, she's very strategic. She's funny as hell, but she's very strategic in the sense that she doesn't show up here much because I think somehow deep down she knew this is gonna come. So for me to be able to like do a good impression of her, the best of my ability right now is I just raised my hair clip from the back to the top. So ladies and gentlemen, with that, please help me welcome Nat Paul!
Yeah, hair clips, sure. Cool. Creative.
I'm forever present here. So it's insane that you mention Hitler and then terminating people in the same sentence without flinching. So just realized, and Hitler is spelled Great, by the way. I know Nathan agrees with his new haircut. The next comedian is a white guy called Miguel. I don't know him, but I know a lot of Miguels that are Mexican, so I can do an impression of that. So here's an impression of a Mexican Miguel, right? Hi, I'm Miguel, because he was born and raised in Canada. Fucking racists. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for Miguel!
Hamilton, happy Friday Eve. Let's get crazy tonight. Any singles here tonight? Everyone's spoken for, I guess. All right, I'm the only single person, so I'll just be talking to myself. Yeah, breakups are the best, right, guys? Yeah, you know, when you are single, you don't have to worry about arguing about what you're going to eat for dinner, argue about what show you're going to put on, and you don't have to worry about waking the person up beside you when you're masturbating. And yeah, it's kind of a thrill, you know, you don't know what's going to happen. It's sort of like a stealthy mission. I like to think of myself as a silent shooter. No one ever hears me when I come, not even during regular sex. I'm pretty much mute. But yeah, you don't know what's going to happen if they do wake up. You know, it could go many different ways. Maybe they just turn over and ignore you. Maybe they jump on top, or maybe they say, "Why don't you love me?" At that point, when she said that, I was so confused, I just couldn't stop. And she said, "Are we breaking up?" And at that point, I instantly came. I didn't know a breakup talk was what was going to get me there. And that post-nut clarity, I was just realized, like, yeah, I do want to fucking break up with you. And, you know, maybe it was a bad time to have that conversation. She was understandably mad, and I don't blame her. She was covered in cum. But yeah, that's my date breakup story. Pretty typical. Pretty typical. And, you know, people always complain dating's so hard these days. I don't know about you guys. I think dating's as easy as it can get. Like, when in history could you be on the shitter, matching with local singles, setting up first dates, and sending tasteful nudes all at the same time? Yeah, okay, that's not a hit. All right, rework that one, rework that one. No one likes tasteful nudes on the toilet, eh? All right, I guess that's just me. But yeah, you know, having been off the market for like 5 years, some things are coming back. Like, there's a lot of witchy gals out there right now. Like, girls are really into tarot, astrology, and making making soup with period blood. It's called borscht without the beets. Yeah, I know, cringe, right? Ooh. You guys don't like borscht? It's not my cup of tea either. But yeah, you know, dating, when I sense a girl's got witchy vibes, I like to hit them with, what's your sun, moon, and rising? You know, I don't want to waste my time with someone doesn't align with my chart. I don't want to fucking date a Pisces. Fucking fish. Astrology, everyone loves astrology. Maybe not. But yeah, so what's great about dating, like, one thing that surprises you dating witchy girls is you have to take into account astrological alignments. Like, oh, Mercury's retrograde, she's probably gonna be fucking late. Pluto is squaring Uranus, we're not doing butt stuff tonight. Or, you know, a total eclipse of the cock, which is, that's a very rare astrological alignment. It's when there's a total solar eclipse and she's on her period and she doesn't want to get that kind of strong level of blood bond because she's not ready for that level of commitment. That confused me too. I didn't get that joke either. Needless to say, she was serious. But, you know, one thing that's great about dating girls who are witches or got witchy vibes is their place is always very cozy. They got incense burning. They got lots of good mood lighting, you know, lots of candles. And of course, and a great assortments of meats, cheeses, and soups. Don't trust the soup. It might be a potion. It might be, you never know what's in that cauldron. What else was there? Witchy vibes. Oh yes. And for some reason, I don't know why, witchy gals love uncircumcised guys, and they're like, oh, it's more natural. And that's, okay, a girl likes an anteater. That's fine with me. Works for me. What I don't trust is when they say they need the foreskin for a potion. Like, that's going too far. Unless this fucking potion is gonna make it harder, longer, and the sex as feral as Emerald Street. If you're from Hamilton, you might get that. No one goes down Emerald Street anymore, I guess. You guys should go check it out. It's feral as all fuck. Oh, where else am I going with this? Let me check my notes. But yeah, one thing about dating is like everyone's looking for red flags, green flags, yellow flags. Everyone's got issues. Like, I certainly got a fucking lot of issues. I got so many different flags. It's like the pride flag up there. It's like people don't even know what different colors or shapes it represents. Orange is my Oompa Loompa kink. You guys don't get that one because it's leading from another bit that I didn't include in this. But oh well, I'll just keep going. But yeah, dating is it's way easier nowadays than it was in the past. I don't know. I think people like to complain about meeting singles, and it's like people don't want to commit, or people are situationships. But yeah, I mean, how bad is a situationship really? It's like you're still getting all the things you need. Okay, you don't get commitment, but it's less complicated that way. You don't have to disappoint anyone, including your parents, when they inevitably meet this person who's a loser. Maybe that's just me. But yeah, that's all my material for today. So thank you.
Keep it going for Miguel. Miguel, as I promised, you didn't stop at the red light, so I don't have to bully you. Miguel looks like the kind of guy who would ask you to help him fix his car in a dark alley and beat you with a bat on the head. Which is very Jeffrey Dahmer, like Nat Paul said, like very Jeffrey Dahmer vibe, which is ironic because you kept going through the light, so no doesn't mean anything to you. The next comedian is one of my favorites, performed here. Great set, by the way. Thank you for not including that other bit. So we're all in the dark now, much like all your victims. Where was I? Yes, the next comedian is one of my favorites, always performs here. His name is John Wynn, but here's my impression of him. I travel a lot. Guys. And one of the places I travel to is Hamilton, CFTA, to perform. So now, please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome John Wynn on stage. Keep it going for John, guys. John, on behalf of every Caucasian in the room, me not being one, obviously, thank you for your service. We appreciate all you guys have done. So I can get from Hamilton to Toronto in an hour on a train. I don't know. What?
What train are you taking?
There's only the one.
Way longer than an hour.
It's an hour to Union. I promise you. You know how I know? You know how I know? Because I drop off my wife in the morning. She goes to Toronto. She works at Union. And by the time I get back home, make my breakfast, look at my dogs, and cry, it's already been an hour. And she texts me, I'm at Union. So that's how I know. It's scientific. I never say anything that is not scientific. With that being said, the next comedian, I don't know her. Never met her in my life. I just know how she laughs, which is like goofy. But I won't do an impression of her because white people scare me. Genuinely. I'll tell you a quick story. One of my closest friends, Terry, who's sitting right over there. Terry is one of my very few select white friends. And there's a reason for that. It's because we don't operate on the same frequency, right? I went to Lebanon in February. Nothing important. My mom died. Yeah, it's normal. It's okay. It's in the past. It happened. So my mom died. I had to, my sister called me. She's crying. I'm like, bitch, hold up. I'm coming. Like, it's okay. Don't worry, So I flew to Lebanon. And that's when, Trump, fuck Trump, and Israel decided, you know what? This is a good time to start bombing Lebanon. So they start bombing us, right? And I was stuck there for 3 weeks. I couldn't escape the country. And then I had to, just carry my backpack, my passport, go to Egypt, and then, it was a full fucking hassle. And I get here, and it was a Thursday, and there's a show at CFTA, so I show up here, and I see Terry. And Terry comes to me, and he goes, George. And he opens his arms. I'm like, oh my God, the fucking compassion on Canadians is insane, right? And he hugs me, and he goes, for 5 nights. I'm like, he was praying for me. And he goes, for 5 nights on our cruise, strike one, I didn't have Diet Dr. Pepper. Strike 2. I'm like, Terry, go fuck yourself. You didn't have, I wish I didn't have Israel, but that's the hand I was dealt, right? But yeah, he was, we don't operate on the same frequency, right? Like, I'm grateful to this country because of the safety I feel, like how I feel over here. Like, I'm an octopus, like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Or, the dirty-minded of you, jerk off 8 people at once. But that's how I feel here. And like Terry just showed me like a weed pen and he goes, check it out. And then I said, it's pretty cool, and he goes, what a beautiful country, eh? I'm like, you got it wrong. Like, let's sit down and talk about the history of this country, Terry. Can't be just about weed and you not having Diet Dr. Pepper on a fucking cruise while I was getting bombed. So it's not as dark. Don't worry, my mom didn't die because of Israel. Ironic, I know. It seems like they're killing everybody. They're bombing my family as we speak, so that's a good thought. Live with that. Live with that. And you know what's ironic? My tax money somehow is also paying for that. So it's a fucked up situation. I don't know how to just reconcile the entire situation except be very awkward. And I could feel you're gonna go home and go, that was fucked up, right? Like what he said. It was very dark all of a sudden, and you're gonna be like, no, it's okay, it passes because he was being funny about it. And then your boyfriend's gonna call you and he's like, what, was it a good show? And you're like, but he talked about Israel and that was like fucked up. And then, and by me saying that, now I'm still talking about Israel, and that's how you keep going down the rabbit hole. I'm gonna cut it short here now. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please, a big round of applause. I've never seen her here, but I'm sure she's gonna be funny. Because why the fuck not, right? If Trump can rename Lake Ontario to Lake America, she could be funny as well, right? So with a big round of applause, help me welcome Petra!
Thank you. thank you, George. You know, my name is Petra, and I don't trust white people either, so that's fine. I'm not a WASP at least. I'm just an ex-Catholic, so it kind of gets in the side there. And I also did join a club, which, you know, because this whole thing, I've been thinking about life a lot recently, and 35 is currently midlife crisis for most people at this point. We've sort of come to terms with that. And what does that mean? Currently, I'm like looking around me and I'm seeing people, and I'm like, either at that age, you either are like, what are you on? You look great. Or you're looking at someone else and you're like, I think I know what you're on. And addiction's a bitch like that, right? Like, it can come at you in very interesting small ways. So sometimes you think you need to join something. And for me, I was like, I think I need to join some clubs to try and pretend I have friends again, because you get older and everybody has kids, and if you're single, you find you wake up one day and you're like, I guess I'm alone. So I joined a couple clubs. I joined a water polo club, and that was kind of cool to do some like gay water polo shit. And then I joined, I was like, I don't know, I joined improv, like trying to do this, and then I, you know, but some clubs you kind of join unexpectedly through camaraderie. Like my siblings and I joined this club called the DDC, which is like the Dead Dad Club. I mean, we all join it someday. It's like it's not that interesting. But it was funny, because I hadn't actually spoken to my dad in like 5 years beforehand, and you know, he woke up and looked at me and was like, it's Sinead O'Connor, because I had shaved my head at the time. And I was like, yeah, cool, nice to see you, dude. It was good. It was a nice month. Anyways, we're gonna continue from that. So the funny part about it really ended up being more of, you know, these unexpected moments, because I found this middle journey, and I was like, there's a lot that's happening, and I couldn't really afford to eat, pray, love, like most would assume you should do in some of these moments. And instead, I just found myself in 10 days of silence in rural Ontario, which worked. It was a different version of the middle path, but when you're there, you're kind of like thinking about your youth a lot. You know, if you're like silent for a long time, you're thinking, oh, what was happening? And so I thought about, you know, the things languages. Maybe I should have learned a language. Maybe I should have learned, you know, another sport. I should have kept smoking, you know, because then I would have a sexy voice, and that would be convenient for me at times. But it's not exactly how you want. And instead, so I was like, okay, I was like coming out of there, and I was like, I need to, you know, you gotta change your life. How are you gonna change your life? You're gonna make it better. So in order to change my life, I came up with a plan, and the plan was very basic, back to the basics, right? So I was like, I'm gonna read, and I'm gonna write. This is gonna change my life, reading and writing. So you decided to start with writing. So I started writing, and I realized that autocorrect was still on. Right, and I don't know if you haven't like written by hand in a while, but all of a sudden you start writing. I found myself writing by hand every morning, and I was making spelling errors that didn't really make any sense. Like, it wasn't just the word recipe, which I still can't spell properly. I before E except after C, like I just don't remember. I have to use, you know, I can only remember how to do grammar if I'm thinking about French grammar for some reason. But it was like words like joint. It was like jint. Like, I don't know, like things that should be really basic. So it's gotten better over time, because, you know, time does change things. But the reading part was more the essential thing, because I was like, you know, what am I gonna read to really better myself? Is it gonna be, you know, Nietzsche, or is it gonna be something? I had to start somewhere close to home, you know, and like, but I also wanted to journey. So I decided to go to Korea, and I explored some manhwa. And if you don't know what that is, it's a Korean romance fantasy, and I would like to say it's like in-depth novels, and it was. They just happened to be titled like My Killer Penguin's Comfort Whale, and they were. I would say that it was a comic book. All right, it was an online comic book, and I did my best to make it the best thing possible, and that was, you have to make sure if you're trying to be depressed, right, how you lie down and do it is like this. and you lie down in this angle. But the key to read and lie down is you have to prop between your legs and your elbow. If you don't have an elbow prop, you're going to give yourself a back injury. So that is my gift to you tonight. You're very welcome. Thank you.
Keep it going for Petra. Now we get to my comfort zone. This next comic, I know him. Like the inside of my hand. He knows my dick. He's been performing here since CFTA opened. Genuinely speaking, so I'm gonna try to say something nice before I rip him to shreds. He's one of the smartest people I know. He's a very, very deep thinker. But he's not a very deep penetrator, believe it or not. And now to be able to make that impression true to form, I need a prop, and luckily I have it here. Now you might ask, what the fuck are these torn tissues? You will understand when he comes up on stage carrying his book. But here's an impression of Yoel. George said, he spoke about Israel, and he said, fuck Trump, but also, fuck Israel. All right, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys if you're not laughing at my jokes. I'm Yoel. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Yoel Barakat. Yoel. He's gonna do this thing where he thinks I'm gonna be awkwarded out. I'm not. Guys, genuine question. Do you think right wingers, they're against abortions because they want more children to molest? Just putting it out there. Think about it. The Epstein files were horrible. I read them before I sleep. It's a soothing read for me. And it's horrible. Like, it's the lowest of the lowest thing you could do to another human is what the Epstein and his friends did. But the motherfucker was a great friend. I mean, hear me out. I mean, horrible aside, right? We agree, it's horrible. Like, I would never, and I genuinely say this, like, people who have these thoughts or do these actions, they should be zapped. Like, you shouldn't even go to trial. We shouldn't waste resources on you, right? But damn, he was a good friend. Like, his friends loved molesting children, so he always had children at the island when they came. I love Diet Pepsi. Jake always has Diet Pepsi for me in the fridge. So he's my Epstein. It's like, you need friends like that, and people who know what you love and just want to give it to you, like to their own detriment, mind you. But he did it. He was such a good friend, and that's the lesson we could learn. There's another lesson about Hitler, but I'll share that one deeper down the show when you get to know me better, because it's very horrible if I say it now. But yeah, we can learn from everybody, guys. And we can definitely learn from this next comic. His name is Trevor Curl. And it's not Trevor Curl because his hair is curly. It just happened to be that. But he's our resident mustache man. Super sexy. Super calm. Very menacing when he's speaking, kind of like... You guys ever been on a trip other than John Wynn? What's your name?
My name? Elena.
Elena. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, Trevor Curl.
What's up?
It's just a comedy show.
Just had a comedy show?
Yeah.
Is your first one?
No.
No? Okay. And you were Elena?
Yes, I am.
Okay, cool. Do you have a job, Elena?
I do.
Do you like your job?
No.
Your boss isn't here, right?
Maybe. No.
Oh. That's never happened. That's awesome. What do you guys do for work? It's a secret? You guys you guys here to serve me after my set or something? Don't tell them.
I work at a treatment center.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Like, close by?
Kinda.
All right. What kind of treatment?
Addictions.
All right. Like all types of addictions or like
Primarily drugs.
primarily drugs? Okay. Cool. So you don't like your job or you like your job and you don't like your job?
Depends on the day. Depends on the day.
Okay. And today was a good day? Yeah? Friday Junior? Are you drinking alcohol or is that non-alcoholic?
Non-alcoholic.
Oh, see, you guys are setting a good example. Unfortunately, you're probably the only two people I don't know in here, so I'm picking on you two. That's why I kind of briefly saw you outside. You're friends with Nathan, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How's that? Where does he get his breast milk from? You might have a connect we don't know about. Is there an addiction for that? Because that would be pretty cool, right? That would be pretty cool. How are you?
Doing good.
I'm talking to the person behind you.
I'm alright, how are you?
You do have a wonderful voice, so don't worry about smoking. You're good.
Oh, thanks.
No problem.
Thanks,
Yeah, you're good, you're good. Kim, how are you?
Good.
Long time no see. Cool. I should get into some jokes, eh? Before I waste all my time. I don't know you in the back corner. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah, what's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse? With a J or a G?
Jay.
J, okay, good. Just not a good speller. You guys ever hurt yourself at work or anything? Ever gonna have to be on WSIB? I did that a couple weeks ago, unfortunately. But what's weird is that when I went on WSIB, the next day I got a targeted ad on my phone. Never had one before. Really, really eerie, right? You know what I mean? Like, I want to win the lottery, but that never happens, you know what I mean? So what's different is that the worst targeted ad that I ever get, and I get it like almost every day, right? And I'll probably get it as soon as I step off this stage, and it's still think you're funny and not getting laid. And those are just my parents texting me to make sure I'm okay, you know what I mean? Because I'm hanging out with Nathan Wheeler, the breast milk bandit, you know what I mean? Get a titty out of that guy's mouth. Got a cup size that's your favorite?
More of this inclusivity thing right now.
All right. Cool, bro, cool. Are you a half cup guy or a full cup guy?
Draining, you know.
Cool, cool. I got 60 seconds here with you guys. I'll end before the red light, not like some other people, you know? There's a billboard where I live by, okay? And it says, when you die, you will go to heaven. All right? He's already crying. But I haven't died yet. But the other day when I walked by it, it was gone. Guess they're full. Anyways, guys, we're going to bring up George. This has been so much fun. Have a good night.
Didn't I tell you? Keep it up for keep it going for Trevor, guys. Cool. The next comedian is somebody I had the pleasure of meeting here. Super funny. She's Canadian, Mexican. So here's my best impression of her. You guys know, ¿cómo se dice? When you are, you want to, you know, beat up your kid, but the law is against it. ¿Cómo se llama eso en inglés? Pero, you guys, sorry, I switch to Spanish sometimes when I am too stressed, but I will try my best. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Edith. Un aplauso fuerte para Edith, por favor. Edith, me gusta mucho tus bromas y muy chistosa, de verdad. Gracias, gracias por todo. Fuck you guys. You have- Yeah. Find out where the homeless people sleep, and that's your library. It's okay, guys. I know you guys got tense when I was doing. I have an accent, so it's okay. Accent people can make fun of other accent people. She's my accent. I don't know if that works as well as the other words we use. For my next impression, it's very special. Because this guy isn't only just one of my closest friends in this country, he's also my business partner. You thought my life was horrible in Lebanon. Try being in business with Joey Bomb. So his impression would require me, no, I love him. I love him to death, which could be soon, by the way, I don't know. The impression requires 3 props. Number 1, glasses. Number 2, Joey was generous enough that he comes with his own prop, kind of like a dildo with batteries included. So I'm going to use his prop. It's worth it, trust me. Here's my impression of Joey Bomb, what you're about to see in 20 seconds. The gays. A rejected op-ed by Joey Bomb. I was born and raised in Canada. I love it here. George, on the other hand, he's a fucking terrorist. Moved here from the Middle East. Dealt with a lot of horrible shit. But now he's here. Fuck him. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey. Oh, please, before that. Please stand if you are able. And if you can, please, for his lowness, not his highness, Joey Bomb.
Thank you. I am Joey Bomb. I do editorials. Some are small, some are long. They've all been rejected by that evil Hamilton Spectator. So here we go. The Lesbians. An editorial by Joey Bomb. Dildos are cultural appropriation, so stop it. Thank you. The 45th and 47th President of the United States, Mr. Donald John Trump. An editorial by Joey Bomb. Man, fuck that guy. Thank you. Actually, I shouldn't bust on Trump, because that guy did something amazing. He set a Guinness Book of World Records. Yeah. He won the Iran war like 5 times, which completely shatters the previous record of once. Amazing, right? Thank you. Michael Jackson was innocent. An editorial by Joey Bomb. That's right, some late breaking news in the Michael Jackson investigation. Turns out he was really good friends with a very young Macaulay Culkin, and he never molested him. So, yeah, innocent. Because I'm not even like that, but I would have molested Macaulay Culkin, right? Especially when he went like this. Please don't get a high head on yourself. You guys probably wanted to molest me when I did that, so you know. Anyways, yeah. To recap, Michael Jackson, innocent. Thank you. Okay. Things that everyone's thinking, but no one has the guts to say. An editorial by Joey Baum. I've watched pornography. I don't know how much, it's relative, but I have noticed that the black actors seem to have a larger tool than the other actors of different races. Even if you stack all the other races together, the black guy usually wins, like on average. And I was wondering, like, why that is. So I went online. Don't do it, by the way. Don't go online and ask. You'll just get very upset. I got one answer that says black women have large vaginas. And that was the least offensive answer. Okay, so don't do it. But then I had a bunch of thoughts at once. Do prepubescent black boys have larger wee-wees than their prepubescent counterparts of other races? How could I figure that out, you know, scientifically, by doing thousands of test trials and not looking like the creepiest person who ever lived? But that's why you should all get my new book. Please send me all your prepubescent dick pics to totallylegitscience@hotmail.com. Written by Zach Morris. I don't want my name on this. Thank you. Okay. I Feel Sorry for George Tarabay. An editorial by Joey Baum. Every morning, George wakes up, and the first thing he sees is the beautiful face of his lover, of his wife, of the most beautiful woman he knows. And that means that the rest of the day is downhill from there, right? Like if he discovered cancer, like that's a shitty day, right? As opposed to me, who wakes up in a pillow full of tears, holding my own penis. If I wake up and I get cancer, that's a bump up in the day, right? To recap, I feel sorry for George. Thank you. I'll do one more. The Jews! An editorial by Joey Baum. You know, half the comedians are Jewish, but Jews do things that don't seem all that funny. Like a couple weeks ago, they burnt all the forests in Lebanon. Ba-dum boom. I guess you just don't get Jewish comedy. Yeah, that's a good place to leave it. I want to thank you. I have been Joey Baum. You guys have been awesome. Let's bring back your amazing host, George. Thank you.
You know, you would think you want to make a comment about his performance and say, this is very unpresidential, but given Trump today in office, it's on point. Like, I wouldn't expect anything below that. Great job, Joey. It is true. My wife is way out of my league. Way out of my league. Like, believe me, I wake up every day and I go, she's here? Oh yeah, she's still there. She's still there. And that traumatizes you because, you know, like, I have my share of traumas. But there's a bigger, darker trauma that I walk with every day, which is every day I wake up and I walk in the world with the thought that I'm gonna get a call from my wife and she's gonna be like, I cheated on you. And the funny part is, my response is gonna be, of course you did. Like, of course, like, it took you so long, 14 years. I am happily married. I like to assume she is as well. We've been together for 14 years. She's the best person I know after Joey Bomb. So I mean, if you know Joey Bomb, everything is an uphill right from there. And that's how he used that line, Joey. Other than that, thank you for opening our eyes to your molestation tendencies. Gonna get a call from the RCMP soon. Are you associated to Joey Bomb? I'm like, no, I'm a spy. I'm a Chinese spy. Because apparently they get away with it. That was deeply political. Read some politics, people. It's gonna hunt you, trust me. The next comedian is somebody I've seen here a lot. He's unique in his approach. And my impression of him is also unique. Will you be upset if I do it? Shit, what should I do to make you upset then? I'm joking. It's Adam, the Hurricane Murray. That's his full name, by the way. He just changed it on his passport. And for that impression, I don't need any props. I just need my brain. So, I'm Adam. Go fuck yourself. Yeah, that was my time. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam.
Thank you, George. I was called Adam the Hurricane Murray because when I played football when I was younger, I was the biggest, fastest kid on the team. People always said I came in like a hurricane. Unfortunately, that name has followed me into adulthood because when I use the bathroom at work, no one ever wants to go back in there because it is a real shit show or a shit storm. Do you think if you worked as a teenager as a busboy and then you turned 18, would you be promoted to a dish man? They make this cream for vaginas called Vagisil. So I think I want to start marketing for the male equivalent, and I want to call it Penicide. There was one time where I stole my grandma's car to go get fast food late at night, and when I came back, she was awake, and she was really, really, really mad, and she threw a mug at me, and it hit me in the face and broke my jaw. She passed away a while ago, and I ended up inheriting her car. But I'm starting to think that it's haunted, because one time at 2 in the morning, I got some cheeseburgers, and as soon as I got home and I pulled in and I parked, the airbag went off and it broke my jaw again. That car, though, I still think it's haunted because it just keeps, like, engine parts keep failing, so I think she's just cursed me. But one time I was at the mechanic, and a penguin came walking in, and he sat down, "What's up?" And I was like, "Hey there, Mr. Penguin." And then the mechanic comes out, and Penguin says, "Yeah, I need to look at the car." And the mechanic says, "Okay, it's going to be about a half an hour." So he leaves, and he goes to get some ice cream because it's a hot day. And he comes back, and when he comes back, spills the ice cream all over himself. And as he comes in, the mechanic comes out and says, "Well, Mr. Penguin, it looks like you blew a seal." And he goes, "No, it's just ice cream." I recently found out that Stephen Hawking cheated on his wife with his nurse. Her name is Amelia. And they actually got caught because when she became suspicious, his wife set up hidden cameras so she could catch them in the act. And then when she went back to watch the footage later, to her surprise, they never actually had sex. She just jerked him off. And when his wife confronted the nurse and said, "What do you have to say for yourself?" she just said, "Honestly, it was a real stroke of genius." I think they're leaving, but they think there are people that work for an addiction counselor. I've decided that, like, I think that it would be an interesting concept is that apparently there's a problem like where you can become addicted to oxygen, because apparently like surgeons, it's in the medical industry because they'll go for a really intense surgery and when they come back they'll take the oxygen tank and just take a really big hit and it'll just calm them down. Because I guess apparently oxygen can get high and you can overdose on it, so it's technically a drug. So like I think I can't imagine though, like the context of, you imagine you go to like an anonymous circle and there's someone like, hey, I'm in here because I lost my wife and my house because of my meth addiction, or, oh yeah, I lost my family because I was addicted to crack, and they just point over to you and they're like, what are you in for? And you just go, yeah, I'm addicted to oxygen. I just can't stop. I was on a date with a girl one time, and she slapped me in the face after I asked her after I asked her to blow my mind. But in hindsight, that probably wasn't the best thing to say when she says to me, "You men are all the same. You just think with your dicks." I used to play a lot of Mario Kart growing up. When I was a kid, I played a lot of Mario Kart with my dad, and unfortunately, he always beat me. But I never lost him to Mario Kart, at least. So, honestly, it takes a lot of work to look good. To look this good, you gotta maintain, right? Like women put on makeup, and there's always like foundation and blush and concealer, right? But see, for me, it's all about the beard. So I'm putting in all I got like beard balm and beard butter and beard oil and all that kind of stuff, right? But my brother one time, he was making fun of me for it because. That's what brothers do. And one day just said, why do you have a shit in your beard? But you see, I actually didn't shower that morning, so I was for a half a second, I was a little bit scared maybe my girlfriend forgot to wipe the night before. When I was a kid, I swallowed a lot of strange things like Legos and like weird things like that. And one time I swallowed a roll of dimes. And now that I'm an adult, I recently had to have a colonoscopy, and one day, drinking the pink liquid that clears you out, and a roll of quarters came out. And I did the math, and I think that's only an increase of like 0.007%, which is a pretty shitty interest rate. I've often wondered a lot of the time, like when my friend came over, he said to me that he had to go take a shit. And he went into the bathroom, and I thought, that's really weird, because like if I went in the bathroom and I saw a turd in the toilet, I would probably just flush it. I wouldn't want to pick it up. So I have this cousin, and he's like a hardcore liberal environmentalist vegan, and I hate him. But one time he was going on this rant about how fruits and vegetables, and he said fruits are all just like the seed of life, or fruit is a seed-bearing part of the plant. And then later, at one point, he was talking about some scientific study, and he mentioned the fact that like semen is a seed of life. So I thought to myself, based on that logic, that I really don't think that he was right to be mad at me when I fed him the testicles at the pig roast. Well, that's my time, so thank you very much.
I'm gonna play a switcheroo now, because the next comic, I don't know her. But when I approach her to make sure it's her, she laughed, kind of like, do you want me to give you something? So I'm not gonna do an impression. Kim Pollock, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Oh, you're moving it.
There, is it working now? All right, thanks. I'm Kim Pollock. I'm gonna tell some embarrassing stuff about myself, I guess. So I ended a 10-year relationship just over a year ago, so I haven't had sex in like 8 years. That's a lot. I tried really hard to keep like the relationship alive. I felt I have a lot of guilt and shame about not ending it sooner because I knew deep down that he wasn't my person, but my brain was like, "You fucking chose this!" And he kept saying that he was gonna die young, so I was kind of just waiting it out, but he just wouldn't fucking die. So I finally left. I wrote notes finally, but I don't know if they're gonna help me at all. So he kept asking me to marry him, and I kept telling him, dude, go to therapy, do your taxes, and brush your fucking teeth. Like, I would... Sorry, I still got rage about it. I would ask him, not to be a dick about it or anything. I'd just be like, oh, hey, babe, have you brushed your teeth today? And he'd be like, yeah. It's like, why are you fucking lying to me? I can smell your rotten breath from across the fucking room. Like, and on that note, I used to have this job where I would get home from work drunk, because I could drink on the job, and I would want to fuck, and he would just never have his fucking dick clean. Like, he would just be sitting, stewing in his ass juice all day, just, like, I tried. I would come home, like, would get that dick out, and it'd just be like, oh my God, can you go shower? Like, you had 6 hours before I got home. You couldn't get your dick clean for it, and I just stopped trying, and like, it's tough. So I put myself back out there. I was really hoping to just meet someone in the wild, but it turns out that I'm like an awkward loser who can't make eye contact with anyone, or like, you know, even acknowledge their existence at all. I don't drink anymore either, so I used to say like, nice face, wanna fuck? And that never really worked out either, but so I'm back on the apps. I'm on one app. I tried Hinge. Everyone was like, oh, Hinge is great. You gotta scroll up through a bunch of information about these guys. I'm just like, I just wanna tap through some photos and maybe I'll fuck you. So yeah, I'm on Tinder, and when guys are coming in hot, like they just want to fuck, I'm just like, let me see that dick. So I send them my number, and they're like, oh hey, so where do you live? I'm like, that's not what this is. Let me see your fucking dick. They're like, oh well, how about you show me something of you first? No. Okay, here's the pictures of my dick. I've been out of the loop so long too. Like, I got a jerk off video and I thought I was special. Like, it's really hard. It's hard having been in a relationship for a long time, guys. What is with the guys who are hairy but they shave their pubes like bald, and it's like they don't know where to stop? It's like a crop circle, or like, I guess ladies have like the landing strip, the guys have like a landing pad like for helicopters or something. I don't fucking know. So yeah, I had this one guy was texting me, and he was like sending me like a menu of like, so what are you into? Anal cream pies? Anal cream pies? Do you like toys? You like getting tied up? Do you want to watch me take a shit? And I'm just like, dude, can we just like hang out and like feel out the vibes and like maybe make out, and then I'll just ruin the mood and tell you I don't like what you're doing. I don't know, I guess that's pretty much all I have for tonight. Thank you so much. Let's get George back up here. Maybe he can make fun of me now.
I didn't watch any of your jokes. But thank you. Keep it going for Kim, ladies and gentlemen. Next comic, I'm gonna be serious because he scares me, so I'm not gonna do an impression. I feel he could murder me in 3 different ways using a pencil. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful, funny Aiden Lynch.
Yeah. Fuck. My mom didn't give birth to me. Her pussy horked a loogie, and she's like, that's Aiden. Yeah. Me and my girl got drunk on the weekend, like blackout drunk, and she ended up giving me a foot job, which was pretty sick. And I brought it up to her the next morning, and she didn't remember at all, which kind of makes sense because she was sleeping. Mm-hmm. All right. I like doing mushrooms. You guys like doing mushrooms? Fuck yeah. Do a lot of camping, eat a lot of mushrooms. We were camping, this fucking raccoon comes up to us, and we're all tripping, right? I'm like, fuck, I should give this raccoon a mushroom. And I started thinking, if like 1 mushroom is enough to make a guy my size trip, I can definitely only give this raccoon like 5 mushrooms.
Yeah. Okay. You guys like impressions? This is Sean Connery eating pussy. Shit on my face. Oh, yeah. All right. I bought a gun. Having a gun is a lot like those jawbreaker candies, you know? Because you'll have it in your mouth for the longest fucking time. I bought a gun the other day, right? Just kidding. Oh, tough. Tough. I don't know. You guys like eating pussy? All right, cool. What? Jesus. Get him out of here! Fuck. I was eating this bitch's pussy this one time, right? And I don't like to brag or anything, but you know you're doing a good job when that bitch wags her tail, am I right? Cool.
I'm traumatized.
Yeah. Can we play the video? Play the video?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll figure it out after. What else I got? What else? Oh, I was a little late getting here. I actually just came from dinner at my grandma's place, right? And my grandma, she was coming around the corner, and I came up from out of nowhere. I was like, ah! And right away, my grandma was like, Aiden, you can't do that. I could have had a heart attack. I'm like, oh, fuck, she's right. Because, like, she's in her early 80s. She's very frail. And, yeah, I could have killed her, right? So I'm like, listen, Grandma, I'm so sorry. I honestly didn't mean to. Ah! All right. What else do I got? What else? Let's see. This next joke I've been working on, I think it accurately represents my career in comedy. You guys want to hear it?
Sure.
Cool. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Aiden Lynch.
Aiden Lynch who?
Exactly. Yes! Okay, we'll do one more. I'm actually from out of town. I only come to Hamilton for 3 things. That's cocaine, comedy, and hookers. In that order, too. I got somewhere to be after this. Cool. Yeah, it was like a couple weeks ago I was seeing this hooker down here. And it was weird. I got up to her apartment floor, and I noticed her last customer was walking out as I was getting ready to walk in. And it was weird because I knew the guy, right? And I didn't want him to say hi to me or anything. I just, made my way down the hallway, staring at the floor. Next thing you know, all I hear is, Aiden, is that you? I was like, yeah, Dad, can we talk about this at home? Cool. All right, well, guys, if you liked what you've seen, feel free to follow me on my way home. All right, let's get George back up here. Thank you.
Let's keep it going for Nathan Wheeler. Aiden Lynch, you're not paying attention. His name is Aiden Lynch. The next comedian is Nathan Wheeler. I don't know what to say about this guy that wasn't said in a police report. But no, all jokes aside, they have a show here when? September 12th. Him and Richard Lutran and Big Neil and a fourth Cole, and there's one more.
Paul Merrick as the host.
Okay, so do check it out. They're hilarious. Don't base your judgment on buying a ticket on what you see tonight. But the best impression I can do of Nathan is... Are you guys Jewish? I'm Jewish. All right, this is a new material I'm trying. You guys like electric bikes? I sell those. I'm depressed. Help me. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Nathan Wheeler.
Oh, George, you've been picking on everyone all night. I might have to do a quick impression of you.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Guys, Israel is bombing my home country. Oh, so sad that this country has its right to defend itself. Oh. Jesus. Do you guys know what CNC is? Consensual non-consent. You guys heard of this shit?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, too excited. One time I was talking to this girl, and she was like, "Hey, I'm kind of into this. I want to pretend that I'm passed out at a party, and you come in." And I was like, "Oh shit, this probably kind of fucking happened." So now I'm scared. And then I really thought about it, and I was like, "Yo, how am I more scared to rape you than you are to be fucking raped?" Come on. Oh. It's been a little bit of talk about trans people tonight, you know, from John, just a little bit. And all I gotta say is that I was deeply unsatisfied with the efforts from J.K. Rowling when she went on her whole transphobic rant thing, you know? Like, this girl made a fake world with fake racism and had, like, fake fucking random shit because it's Harry Potter, and then threw in real racism with it, had fake racist slurs, and made all this happened while there was real racism in it, you know? You guys ever seen Harry Potter?
Yep.
No? Yeah? What was the one Chinese person called?
Cho Chang.
Cho fucking Chang. Like, really? Come on, they're named John Wynn. And Richard. Name isn't Cho. You know? Two white kids end up being bad, you know, friends with Draco. And she was like, "Oh, they're getting a little too bad. Why don't I make them black and Mexican for the last two movies?" She had Muggle, you know, Mudblood, the M word. Shit was tight, you know? I would have been proud to say that. Not fucking TERFs. Like, what the fuck does that mean, TERFs? That's stupid. All right, well, fuck. I gotta fix the ending. My sister's usually here. She got hit by a car. Don't worry. I'm getting so much better at driving again. Yeah, thanks for saying that. Midway through my fucking joke. No. I don't really like talking about my family life, though. But it gets worse. My sister's gay. You know. That's tight. All right. It's kind of cool, though, because it's giving me, like, a lesbian council. And so now I get to rock fits that look incredibly hard in front of a Subaru Crosstrek. You know, like, check this out. Like, imagine I'm, like, on the fucking hood, you know, taking a photo for Instagram or, like, Twitter, whatever gay people use. I don't know. No. The other thing that's it's kind of nice about it is she decorates my whole apartment, and she's, you know, gay. So she kind of likes to attract bisexual women, and I like to attract bisexual women. It's like, you know, they come in, they're like, "Oh, I feel at home." Shouldn't. But, oh no. I've been getting a little bit of trouble with the ladies recently, you know? I've gotten the same complaint the last 4 times, and it's that I'm a love bomber. Which, come on, like, I really did love you for that week. Oh. I used to have a pedo joke, but I'm trying to make it. I got 88,000 views on a fucking clip, you know? I was like, yo, I gotta stop. These people, I gotta get, like, these people are gonna help me make it. I thought about it. I was like, yo, I will take a guest spot on Victorious. I will date Mac Miller. That guy was fucking dope. All right, no, sick. Close my eyes. Imagine this is a full room of people laughing. Speaking of children, you guys remember when we used to care about child labor? You know, like back in the day, we're like, "Oh, we're not gonna shop at Nike anymore because they use Chinese kids, Richard, to make our stuff." And I was gonna say that, but I was like, I'm not sure if I can say that on camera. You know? Oh. And then we kind of thought about it, and we're like, yo, if my kid goes to Mohawk, I don't care about these other Chinese children making my shoes, you know? Temu and fucking Shein came out. We're like, all for it. Yeah, we're gonna fucking buy from them. I'm gonna tell you guys why not to use Temu. I used to buy everything from there. Fucking microphones, gay shirts, bananas. Take your fucking banana back. Yeah, I used to buy fucking everything from there. And then one day I made the fatal mistake. I bought a razor. I shave up here, no problem. I shave down there, and my kid comes out and he's drinking breast milk. Like, yo, give me back my fucking breast milk. I was trying to tie it back. It didn't really work. Anyways, let's bring George back up.
Wow. Keep it going for Nathan. Nathan, you know what you can get on Temu as well? An inflatable sex doll. You seem like the kind of guy who would enjoy that. I don't know why. You give me that vibe. You like stuff that are dead, that cannot talk back to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next performer is very special. I mean it. I'm not being a dick. I'm not being an asshole. So what I'm going to ask you is you need to give her the biggest round of applause because it's her first time doing comedy ever. And I've known her for a short period of time, but in that period I got to meet many facets of her personality, one of which being she's a content creator and she's very good at it, and she gives financial advice. And I watch her content. It's very it's very educational. And I'm gonna do an impression of Meg. So she always starts her video. So imagine the camera is like you dig 6 feet into the ground and then you place your camera there. And this is how she starts her videos. All right, class, thank you for being late. This is Meg's Money Management, MMM. And we're gonna talk today about saving your money. Can you repeat with me, class? Saving your money. And I don't wanna go too hard because I really am excited to see her perform for the first time. So ladies and gentlemen, just give her a thunderous, loud round of applause for her debut, Meg J!
Hello. If you don't know me, my name is Meg. How are we doing tonight? Are we still alive out here? Okay, perfect. So I know we had asked earlier, who in the crowd is single? Anyone dating in 2026? Woo! How's it going for you?
Not good.
Not good? No? Any experiences that kind of stand out?
Not really.
Okay, perfect, because that leads into, like, most of my girlfriends right now, we're all kind of single, and, like, I don't know if you've talked to any women lately, but this just in, like, it's really bad out there, because I feel like there's this idea of, like, you know, you watch rom-coms as a little girl, and then you hear these things about bare minimum versus princess treatment, you hear about high-value males, and all this, like, discourse online, but then there's the actual reality where, like, if I was to compare dating to shopping, I feel like we're dating in the no frills reduced produce section. You know, like from far away it looks good. It's fairly cheap. It doesn't smell too bad. It might be carrying a parasite and like it'll make its way home with you, but it won't last more than 3 days. So it's definitely an experience. I mean, I feel like it's online shopping. I don't know if you're on the apps or anything like that. Anyone on the apps right now? Yeah, it's, once again, really rough. It's kind of like Amazon. You know, you're like shopping for a product. You think, oh my God, this is going to add an immense amount of joy to my life, or at least some short amount of pleasure. And you're just like, oh, this will be the thing, right? And then you get it, and it's kind of like a Temu version of what you actually ordered. You know, like the specs never really match. It's outdated, wrong dimensions, and you know it's damaged from prior purchase. So you're just kind of like stuck wondering what you actually got yourself into. And I wish they were stricter on photo verification, because if only we went back to like the Biggest Loser, like OG photo style, like you just get the newspaper and everyone's stripped down to their boxers so you actually know what you're getting yourself into. Because I feel like a lot of guys have this immense skill of being able to scam their way and like selling this fantasy to women, or just like scamming their way into their panties, that I feel like more men should claim the title of entrepreneur in their Tinder bio. For instance, one of my friends, she was actually telling me about one of her recent dates. It wasn't the greatest, but she was telling me about him because he's a business major and an aspiring pastor. And I was trying to imagine what the date would kind of go like, right? Like, what does that conversation look like? He's coming out with like a sales slide deck. He's got some questions, you know, he's asking like, do you have 5 minutes to learn how you can elevate your life to a heavenly experience? Do you know the return of interest on your relationship with God? Like, how much time do you have to close your legs and devote yourself to the Lord and Savior? And like, long story short, I mean, it started as a simple date, and now she's just stuck being sold as a polygamous wife. And they've got this new MLM that they're running. And apparently, if she uses the referral code KITCHEN, she gets a limited one-day access to her bodily autonomy. Oh, rough one. That's okay. Speaking of women's hormonal cycles, as of right now, I'm actually in the midst of seeing somebody currently, but I told myself that I had to give myself at least 1 month while I was seeing them to just kind of get to know them a little bit before I actually like settled and set the deal. Because I don't know if you know anything about women's bodies and their hormonal cycles, but a lot of times our hormonal cycles define like how we act, what we think, and what we do. And I don't know if you've ever copped anything like during ovulation, ladies, but like it's once again the similar occurrence to like post-nut clarity, where you kind of like look yourself in the mirror and you're like yeah, I got the job done, but like I don't think I was thinking straight when I did that. Anyways, that's all I have for you tonight. Thank you so much.
And unanimously, do you guys think she should keep doing comedy? Yes. There you go, Meg. There's your answer. Good job. It was her first time, and you guys were very receptive. We appreciate that. On to the next comic. I have a very robust face. No, it's Richard Latran. He's part of the show happening here on the 12th of September as well with Nathan and the other guys. And just have a comment on that. Buy their tickets, guys. They're hilarious. They're funny. And I mean, they don't have the best judgment. They're doing it on the same day as Supercrawl. Which is insane to me because I cannot even hold my wife's hand on, you know, whenever there's an art crawl event in Hamilton and these guys are trying to sell a show. So let's show them a big round of support. Buy their tickets, attend the show, be here. What time does it start?
8 p.m. Doors at 7:15.
Okay, so it's gonna start at 9. People are gonna show up late. But check it out. Where can they get their tickets? Eventbrite. Ironic you guys used the word bright. The decisions leading up to that show. But ladies and gentlemen, Richard Latran.
You guys, George Tarabay sold me drugs as a minor. If any of you are cops, arrest him now. He has 2 pounds of meth in his back pocket.
I like that he's eating the banana.
No. Oh, my mom. I feel like somebody died in here or something. Why? Everybody's quiet in here. I'll blame this on you. Do I have to piss myself to get a good pop in here? That's inside baseball. Oh, what else I got?
Eat the banana slower.
I don't feel comfortable up here anymore. Jake, you guys gotta hire security here. Actually, I have a restraining order against Joey Baum. You guys, this is my friend Nathan Wheeler. Give it up for Nathan Wheeler. We're on the show together. Every time we go out for drinks, he laces my drinks with breast milk. Real weird. Yeah, no, but it tastes good sometimes, though. I don't know where he gets it from. Aiden Lynch had his toes out on stage. Is he still here? You guys in the back didn't see. I was front row. I was like a witness to that. I'm traumatized. All right, I'll do my material now. So I used to play basketball at my local community center every day growing up. Despite this, I'm still shit at basketball, but I blame this on the 3 coaches that I had at my community center who were supposed to be teaching me basketball. First coach was a dude named Tyrell. Now, Tyrell was a cool dude, but the thing is, he was a bit schizophrenic. Like, one time we were lining up for free throws, and then he whispered in my ear, "If you eat chicken that's been microwaved twice, you'll die." But he taught me my jump shot, though, so he's a cool dude. Second coach was a guy named Tyrone. Now, despite Tyrone's name, he didn't know how to play basketball at all. And we used to call him Black Man. The reason why we call him Black Man is because he could do backflips as if he were Batman, and he was black. So we called him Black Man. Cool dude, cool dude. Third coach was a guy named Carl. Now, Carl was my favorite coach, because he would actually talk to me and my friends, and we built like a real relationship with Carl. He became our mentor, you know. We talked about a lot of our issues and problems as like teenagers with him. Here's the rub though, Carl was a pedophile. Carl tried to fuck my classmate when we were in the 10th grade. So that kind of ruined it. And I say all of this to say, don't put your children into publicly funded basketball programs in the Peel region. They hire anybody there. Your kids may get touched, or they'll develop a lifelong fear of twice microwave chicken. Cool, that's the basketball coach joke. I think there's nothing more intimate than 2 dudes drying their hands right next to each other in the public washroom. The guys get this. Yeah, there's something about it. Because it's like, we're drying off right after we just both got wet. And before all of that, we were just pissing right next to each other. Dicks and hands and everything. If you do all of that at the same time with another dude, that's a body. You're a slut. Okay, you guys don't agree? That's fair, that's fair. Okay. Also, when it comes to women, I have to ask, what do women do when they're in washrooms together as a group? Oh, fuck. Yeah, what do you guys do as a group?
We do our makeup. We catch up. We debrief about boys.
So what I've performed this joke multiple times before. I've heard you guys braid your hair in there, talk shit about men, do cocaine and shit.
Pretty much.
Which also seems like a body. No?
It's a whole relationship.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 30 seconds. You know what? I want to talk about this. Do you guys know who Lil Durk is?
Yeah.
You guys know Lil Durk is going through a murder trial right now. A murder for hire trial. This is not going to be funny. I just need to talk about this. You know, you're a black guy. You know who Lil Durk is.
I'm Muslim too, so like.
Alhamdulillah, brother. Okay. You know who Lil Durk? Okay. Oh fuck. Okay. Well, that's been my time. George Tarabay touches kids. Eat banana again.
We're going for Richard. I mean, on your show, you can go as long as you want, because probably nobody's gonna be here. So. You looked at Nathan when I said that. Were you guys arguing about that?
No, me and Nathan were so confident that we were gonna sell out in 2 days.
Good. Confidence is important, but self-awareness is even more important. So.
George, let him eat a banana, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, your video should be that, like you eating a banana and just looking into the camera. How old are you?
21.
Too old. Guys, we're at the end of our show for today. I know we have one more comic, but he's always late. Always. He never shows. He's our resident headliner by default because he just shows up the last one. And but he's funny. And here's my impression of Yuba, right? If you know Yuba, You know, this is a very accurate tuba. Hey guys, so I was sitting in the back over there, and I heard Nathan talk about black people. And I just wanted to say, Nathan, multiculturalism is so, like, it's so deep, it's so rooted in all of us. Oh damn, that's my light. I have a couple of jokes I have to go through. Let me see, this one, no, this one, this one. All right, I'll say this, guys. Fuck white people. Ladies and gentlemen, Yuba.
Let me just get through the rest of my fucking jokes real quick.
Holy shit. It's still George.
That was way too fucking accurate. Holy shit. Now I feel like I gotta do this. I've been away for like fucking 3 weeks. Like I'm just getting back into it. Like, allow it. I'm gonna do my impression of George just because of that. I want to tell you a story. That was a pretty shit impression. I don't even know if that makes sense. Just quickly. Fuck. I want to comment on somebody. Now I don't want to comment on somebody. This guy has me perplexed. I'm gonna guess what's gonna happen now. I'm gonna see the fucking yellow light. Okay, I'll make one comment. You were talking about women's hormones?
Yeah.
Okay, just agree or disagree.
Okay.
Birth control has fucked up an entire generation of
I think it
women's
actually helps
hormones.
me.
Helps?
Yeah.
That's the craziest part. That shit is like, I guess like,
It depends
to each
on
their
what you're
own.
on. Yeah, it's like
Holy
antidepressants, you're
shit.
shopping around.
Fuck, I don't know. I'm gonna transition to the next thing I was gonna talk about.
Oh no, it's so bad for women's health. Just keep going with it.
No. Like that's all I was gonna say. Like that was just a comment. From my experience, like I've had, my birth control experience. How selfish of me. I want to talk about Hamilton Youth. I'm fucking concerned about you guys. Not you guys, but today I was driving here and I actually almost killed a kid, unfortunately. Nice. Says the one Asian guy in the room. Goodness fucking gracious. How many did you hit? I said I almost, right? So I came really fucking close. Like this is the reason I'm talking. I'm actually kind of fucking traumatized, to be honest. Like so I'm coming down. I don't know. I have a shit sense of direction. One of these like ramps, right, that comes off of the fucking highway, and so I'm going, and I'm kind of speeding, and there's just this kid wearing all fucking navy blue, black jeans, because I fucking had to take him in, and I maybe came like this fucking close to like not just hitting him, like smacking him. You know what I mean? Like he would have fell some fucking feet. And so I rolled down my window. I'm like, dude, what the fuck you doing, man? You're just walking on the road, and I see on the side, he has a couple of friends. 3 friends. I said a couple. He has 3 fucking friends, and they're like, leave. He said he wants to be there. Your fucking friend's suicidal, but that's his choice. What the fuck? You're gonna let your fucking friend kill himself in front of you? Okay, what I'm trying to say, basically, the reason I'm traumatized is because I almost murdered a kid, right? And I'm not saying suicide is good. If you're suicidal, and like for whatever reason, if you decided today was gonna be the day, keep it far away. You know what I mean? Like, why do I have to catch a fucking murder case over your life and death dilemma? Goodness gracious. Shit. No light. Very attentive room. Speaking of murder, I found out a kid I went to school with in high school got away with murder. Well, he got put into jail, and then he got out, so he beat the case, right? And I was talking about this shit with my friends, and most of us who found out were like, his name is Santana. What he did was he shot a girl in the face, point blank. This guy, yeah, so like he got off of that shit, and most of us was like, how the fuck is he beating the case? How the fuck is he beating the case? And I told my one friend, his name is Gideon, and he went to elementary school with this kid. I just went to high school with this kid. He said to me, I fucking always knew that kid would never amount to shit. I said, whoa. I mean, like he did that when he was like 20, 28, 29. I feel like that's a bit fucking unfair for you to kind of backdate your judgment. Because then it's kind of your fucking fault, no? Like if you knew he was gonna fucking do like that's like the yellow light. That's like if fucking Hitler's middle school art teacher, you know, found out what he did. Well, if she was German, found out what she did and survived it, and just was like, I always knew that kid would never amount to shit. You can't fucking. He was just drawing his little fucking paintings. If you were like, don't be unfair. That's a little fucked up. I'm just being defensive because it's like I feel like he would have said that if I killed the kid, and that's why I'm a bit fucking traumatized. Like the only person who could really fucking say anything like, oh, I always knew this guy would never amount to shit and just like write somebody off is somebody who was going through the shit the person is putting them through. So if you're Anne Frank, you could say Hitler was a piece of shit. And you could say he was probably always a piece of shit because he did shit to you. I had a joke before about Anne Frank about how she has really bad survival skills because she was hiding in the attic. And I don't think it's that funny. There's a movie called The Freedom Riders. It's one of my favorite movies. And I felt bad about joking about Anne Frank. I just want to say that. But I had to look up a picture of her. I just want to say this. So I looked up a picture of her, and man, I can see why she had to hide. No, because like as far as like what a Jewish person looks like, if you Google, just turn around. Like, you're allowed to laugh just because you're just what the fuck, just Jewish, or you don't want to laugh at Anne Frank's Jewish face. Smash. But I mean, he's Jewish, so it makes sense. They stay to their own, right? Okay, that's my time. But you guys want one more?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you a roulette joke. Just I have this thing where I kept trying to justify listening to R. Kelly, because he can sing, and it's just like I like his songs and like his lyrics, and it got me thinking about artists and their lyrics. And I was like, every time I try to talk about this shit, it seems like white people don't seem to fucking understand like my point of view with R. Kelly. So I was thinking, it's like, what if Shania Twain tomorrow came out as just being like a child? Like her lyrics will fuck her over, right? Still in love with you, or still the one for me. What the fuck's the title of the song?
Still the one.
Yeah, do you see that whole intro she has to that song? She's just like, when you first touched me. Like that shit's not helping. You're still the one I want to. And then what the fuck did she say? There's a lyric in there that's really fucking bad when I was listening to it. She was just like, they said we'd never make it or some shit like that. But like, look at us now. That's so much more fucked up. I've never seen the red light go like on and off again. My bad, y'all. That's it. That's it, man.
Wow. Shania Twain can piss on me all night. I don't care. Fuck. How do you dare compare R. Kelly to Shania?
Shania Twain today or Shania Twain before?
This guy said, how dare you compare R. Kelly to Shania Twain?
Yeah, because Shania Twain can piss all over me and nobody's going to complain. R. Kelly does it, yeah. Awesome.
Oh, are we done? Are we done with pissing fetishes? So you don't respect time in either direction. Neither coming in, neither leaving. I lied. I didn't know, but things happen, off stage that I'm not aware of. We still have one more comic. Okay? And I've seen her here perform Story Night. She has a natural, funny ability. And I think this is your first time performing comedy? Second time. So again, much like we did with Meg, we're going to give her a big round of applause, and we're going to make her feel she's welcomed and kind of motivate her to keep doing comedy. Ladies and gentlemen, Sunshine!
I might have drank a little too much for this performance. Just CNC guy, where the hell is he? Get educated. Guy, wait, there was a guy who was talking about fetishes. And I'm like, you're talking about musicians. And I'm like, dude, we have been listening to this since we were like yay high. She's only 17, know what I mean? Like, they've been doing that shit long before that black guy ever did it. Like, what the fuck you talking about, Willis? Am I lying? I mean, she's only 16. You're like, what the fuck? You are like 30 years old. Get your ass, with an actual woman. You know what I mean? Holy shit. Dating, fuck. This is problematic. This is seriously problematic. And I am old as fuck, people, and I'm telling you, it's problematic. Shit. I went on one of those sites where, you're looking at guys and you're looking for effort. Like, give me like something so I can understand who you are. Like, holy shit, we are doing like the most. Like the makeup, the hair, the clothes, we gotta hire our girlfriends, you know what I mean? Hey, I look on there, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's the guy who's like, you look in his drawer and he has Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday underwear. You know what I mean? That's what you have to look forward to. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, And if you're not getting this shot, like red shirt, green shirt, blue shirt, yellow shirt, you're getting red shirt, green shirt. You're like, what the fuck? I'm like, because he's so sensitive, he's letting you know what I mean? This is what I look like when I'm eating your pussy. This is what I look like when you're sucking my dick. Like, really, what? You know what I'm saying? It's true, boo-boo. Get it together. Shit. I'm like, what else? Should I tell a daughter joke? No, that would traumatize me. There was one time when I took her to Toronto where I was trying to you think you're doing the right thing as a parent. You know what I mean? You want to see your kids succeed. She's like 15 years old. I'm taking her to Toronto so she can understand. It's crazy in Toronto, right? She's the kind of kid who's like, you're so pretty, that outfit is so cool. And then in Toronto, they're like, fuck off. The fuck you looking at me for? Like, what the, I'm like, okay, come on. This is how you get on and off the train. And she's like, excuse me, pardon me. She's like that. And I'm like, no, motherfucker, let's go. You just push through, push, 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 like you're declaring war. Push, push. And she's like, really? That's what I do? I'm like, yeah. She's like this. Trying to get, yeah, I'm like, is that exactly what I said? You know what I mean? She is like so much joy and bubble. You're like, I need to pound that out of you. You know what I mean? Even as a parent, you want your kids to succeed, absolutely. But there is such a thing as too much positivity. Let's just relax on the toxic positivity. Not everything has to be positive, positive, positive. To the point where you're like, oh my God, I'm breaking my back just so I can be positive. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, if you're having a rough day, say you have a rough day. If you're hurting, say you're hurting. You know what I mean? We don't need to churn through the machinery of, it's a lovely day and the sun is shining and, I have to pull out my eye teeth just to make you happy. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is true. Anyway, I think that's my time. Everybody's probably really tired and really want to go home. And my brain is going, I have drank enough. Have a good one, guys. Thank you.
Give it up for Sunshine, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes our show. The bar is still open, so if you want to grab a drink, your videos are available to be picked up. If you want them at the bar, please talk to Jake. Also, what else I wanted to tell you guys? Don't forget to go on Eventbrite and get tickets for these guys' shows.
Please, God.
Please, guys, they're going against Super Crawl. Not even a regular art crawl. It's Super Crawl. You could beat up a man, but you cannot beat up Superman. You know what I mean? And these guys are taking on that challenge head on. So please support them. Thank you for being at CFTA tonight. I hope you had a blast. Please give yourselves a big round of applause. And especially a round of applause for our first, second timers, Meg and Sunshine. We wish you all the luck on your comedy career, both of you. And with that being said, fuck Liam, guys. Fuck Liam. See you.